walking staggeredly and faintly as one that just woke up from sleep. I moved round the compound to ensure everywhere is safeguarded, tools and equipment safely kept in their boxes. Slowly moved in pain to the backyard to ensure no stranger or hurt is in there. It was about to rain. The cloud was getting clouded, wind blowing down dry leaves and dirt in the compound. The sound of thunder forcefully sending me back to my room. My duty as a security man, I went around the compound to ensure everything is in order. I quickly went around on the final check to confirm the security of the house. With no time, the rain poured down heavily. Quickly, I rushed to my tent, hoping to rest my head and enjoy a sweet sleep. I was about to lie down when I heard my name, Biggie. You forgot to close the small gates. Oh, it actually escaped my mind. Instantly, I stood up and went to close the gate. By the time I returned back to my tent, my bed has been soaked with rain. I assumed my madam saw me and came to my rescue. Immediately I saw the house door opened. I ran out of my tent quickly to present myself to her. Straight to Pretty's tent, she gently carried her in her arms. I moved quietly beside her. As we both approached the door, she opened the door with her left hand, entered and shut the door with her right foot. Carefully kicking me hard against the door, she yelled, "Your duty in this house is to guard and protect everyone and everything in this house. So stay alert at your post. And moreover, Mr. Prayer will be coming soon, so in case he comes knocking, open the gates for him without question." I nodded, "All right, madam." I went back to my water-soaked tent, staring so deeply at the rain like it was giving me inspiration, wondering intensely about the cares of life, thinking of how Pretty was brought to this house. Looking so small and innocent, she was introduced as the new Miss Cook of the house against the festive period. She has her own tent, not far from mine, located outside the house. Truly, she's been introduced as the cook of the house, but I have never seen her for once do the cook. Madame does the cooking all by herself. Pretty is just busy doing a talkative job with Madame. I then wondered what was the topic women loves discussing for hours. Pretty is so good at checking time for everyone, giving alerts at certain time of the day, when it is morning, afternoon, evening, night, and midnight. She has been so full of pride, so stubborn and arrogant. She hardly pays attention to instructions. She eats like a glutton, making her develop a big body quickly. She shamelessly walks around the house with her big backside and slim legs, inspecting the whole compound and calling me back to order if there is any dirt in the compound. A sharp sound from behind the flowers sounded, which drew my attention to the flowers Pretty ordered me to trim. But I'm stylishly ignoring the duties. Who is she in the first place to order me around? I was thinking on this when a knock from the door distracted my attention. "Yes, yes," I shouted and opened the gate for the so-called ugly and small-headed Mr. Prey. "Hey, is my girlfriend in there?" he asked. Yeah, Pretty is sure inside the house." I looked at him with annoyance, while busy barking with annoyance around my tent. A sweet salted voice sounded from behind the gate. "Hey, Biggie." Immediately I caught her voice. I knew she was my girlfriend. I sneaked the gate open and made her enter, into my tent. She observed my worried face and I explained to her the state of things. She made me understand how to give her the place of honor and to avoid being familiar with her. It was such a hard word, but I promised her I would adhere to them. We played for a while, after which I let her sneak out back to her home. At evening, Pretty was busy moving around, inspecting the whole compound as Madame escorts Mr. Prey to the gate. She catwalked with her slim legs on everybody down to my tent, murmuring and complaining out loud that I have to trim the flowers. Well, I refused to reply her. Her murmuring was getting more annoying, entering deep into my skull. She was shouting out loud that I couldn't bear it any longer, and it resulted into a fight.